Beautiful out there. How are we all? Uh, Before I go and jump in the shower and get myself sorted for the day, I'm like, oh look, that's better. There we go. I've been dying to cook myself the asparagus I picked up from our local veg shop. I do love a bit of asparagus, and it is in season. So, nice. A little trick, guys, when you do buy your asparagus, don't stick it in the fridge, please. What you want to do, you want to whip your bottoms off and treat it like a plant. Pop it in some water and just keep it on your side. And just change the water well, hopefully you're not going to be using it any longer than that. But it will keep your asparagus a hell of a lot better than keeping it in the fridge. The fridge dries it out. So, guys, I do understand if you're not here this morning because it's gorgeous out. I've been too busy sorting my bits and bobs out. Had a little bit of a lie-in this morning, which was lovely. I'm feeling pip and perky. So, nice and easy seasonal start to the day, I think. So, I'm going to pull you another bit closer. There we are. Alright. All I've got in here is we're just going to do some beautiful wrapped asparagus and some poached eggs. Easy way, so everyone can do it. It always looks so nice and always overcharged at a restaurant. So you're always better doing it yourself. Then you get to have as much asparagus as you like. I've got some butter in here with some salt and pepper. Bear with me, I'm just going to turn this on. Stupid induction hob. Right. We're on the pan on a nice medium heat. We've got our water boiling beautifully over there. So, I'm going to use my nice little trick that is working at the moment. Is the cracking the eggs in the bag and dangling them. So while that's heating up, we'll get on with the eggs. Good morning. How are you? Oh, I haven't put any oil in there. Right, before I crack my eggs, I've got a bit of salt and pepper in my 2 little pots. And all I'm going to do is just drop a bit of oil, a little tiny bit of oil, just to stop them sticking in the bags. Alright. Yeah, I was debating, do I go and have a shower? Hi, Harriet! Yeah, I love eggs as well. Eggs are the best. Let's pop that down. Let's give that a little... There we are. Alright, let's try this again. So, I was in 2 minds. Do I have it after the shower, before the shower? And I thought, you know what? I have been cleaning the house this morning. It's 3 floors, or it's a lot of work. It's depressing. So, we decided we've worked up an appetite. And, something to eat first. Right. As I said, in here, I have got some beautiful local butter. A bit of salt and pepper. And, as I said, on a medium heat. We've got egg water to the side simmering. So, I'm just going to crack these in. There we are. Lovely. Right. Are we getting out in the sun today, people? Are we going to actually enjoy it? Because I've got to be honest, after last year, I didn't actually think we were going to get anything. But it is gorgeous out there. Apparently, I've been informed it's a little chilly. But that could just be where you are in the country. So what we do, we got our eggs in our little bags. And if you can't poach them and do the swirly thing, because I can't, I destroy them. This is an easy option. Make sure you got those cheap plastic bags because you don't want to be wasting them. And I literally mainly only use these bags for doing this. It's quite a bit wasteful, but I do try to figure out other things to do them in. So we've got a nice little knot. Pop that back in there. And the same with the other one. Oh, so good. See, normally what I would do is I'd throw my asparagus in there and get that going. But we're going to have it with, I've got literally 2 bits of streaky bacon left over. You won't even make a sandwich. So, decided we're going to wrap our asparagus, squeeze the air out of that. We're going to wrap our asparagus in our lovely streaky bacon. And that's going in the pan with our lovely butter. You know, nice and healthy breakfast, guys. You know, there's nothing wrong with a bit of butter. Alright. Just going to leave them in there for a minute and we're going to get our asparagus ready. So, as we've got 2 bits of bacon, I reckon I can get 3 in. Not that I'm greedy. So this is a nice thing. When you pull your asparagus out, it'll be nice and healthy. It does last longer. This is how I used to keep it in my veg shop. Obviously you need to weigh it again when you do it for sale. But obviously when you get home, and I'm about to do now, I'm just going to change the water. You don't really want, when you do it, don't try to drown it. So literally, where you trim, just a little bit up, because you don't want it going soggy and rotten. But yeah, you do this pretty much with any vegetable if you want a bit of rejuvenation in it. That tired looking bit of broccoli that's on the side, it just needs a bit of water. Wipe the bottom off, stick it in some water, like you would flowers, and I'd say give it an hour, hour and a half, and the heads will just rejuvenate. You can even do it with swede. So, oh, I need an extra bit. There we go. Right, I've done 3 bits each. And what I'm going to do is not a lot. What I like to do is actually I'm going to stab it. Or I don't like to split it because I like to keep them together. So I just make little tiny sections in my asparagus all the way down. So it goes all the way through. It's those little lines here. Or if you've got a bit of anger, you can stab it out. But yeah, just make sure they go all the way through the stalk, because obviously we're going to wrap this in bacon. Not only do we want, sorry my lovely, you don't have to wrap it in bacon. Halloumi's good. Halloumi and asparagus would be really nice. So, for you meat eaters out there, darlings, I'm gonna wrap it in some streaky bacon. And then we're going to throw it in the pan, and as there's not much fat on the streaky, it's not going to saturate. And what I want is my asparagus mainly soak in that beautiful butter. Let me just do it this way. There we go. See, I'm trying to be all nice and gentle. Now just stab, 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 stab. All right. I want to put it all on together. I want it all cooking at the same time. In my head, that's how long it should be. I am in 2 minds about how hungry I am and debating about doing a bit of toast as well, because I've got some beautiful fresh bread there, a seeded bread. That's actually from Taylor's. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? It smells great. So I'm going to do it at 2 minds here. Right, here we go. 1 more, well, 2 more, and stabby action. Oh, it's a good, and this is a really good way of making sure that your asparagus isn't too woody. Because obviously, as it comes to the end of the season, so we don't get a very long season with that, it does start to go quite woody. And it actually completely ruins the taste. That beautiful golden butter. Right. And it can actually put you off asparagus. Yeah, especially if you've not tried asparagus. that would be the worst time. I'm always a I'm a big believer. If you ever want to try somewhere, go to the proper place to try it. Otherwise, you buy a substitute and you can be put off by it. I've proven that to my friends before. Let me do it, or let me take you somewhere where they do it properly, and then tell me you don't like it. Right, for our meat eaters out here, we've got our stabbed asparagus, we have streaky bacon. As I said, not much fat on the streaky, and you want to keep it flat. So, as if you're wrapping pigs in blankets. And as I said, I've only got 2 bits of bacon. It really was pointless. I didn't realise what was in the pack. I'm just going to slide that up a bit and just split it over there. There we are. And when you put it in the pan, you want to go try and do it seam down. And that'll just stop the bacon from unraveling. Alright. So, I guess aim with the next one. Nice, it's as I said, guys, this is so easy, you can do that. Anyone can do this. I can do this, anyone can do this. And it's a great way of getting, if you like doing the little pictures like me. I may not have a penny to my name, but I'm eating damn good. Do you know what I mean? There's no reason not to eat good. Everyone can follow instructions. They just need a little bit of help, that's all. Alright, that's your bacon done. Like I said, seam down. That way. There we are. Right, let's go wash my hands a minute. Right. I will be doing a vegetarian dish. I've actually never made a risotto. I love risotto. And that's actually another reason I don't make it, is because I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to I've got some wild mushrooms, and I'm going to use Prosecco. I'm going to attempt, hopefully I'm going to attempt either tonight or tomorrow's risotto. It depends how hungry I feel after this. Right, eggs are going, butter's all lovely and looking lovely and brown. Like, oh, it smells lush. Love the smell of melted butter. So I'm going to put these in 4 minutes using my spaghetti spoon. Hopefully me not. Good thing is you can just tie it round again and it should. There we are. Excellent. There we go. And I'm going to pop them in for literally 4 minutes. So while that's cooking, we've got our pan here heating up with some butter, salt and pepper. Literally, oh, that sound. I just pour you in. Can you hear that? Oh, so good. Alright, let's make sure it's in the pan properly. And what we do, pick up all the bits round the side. Put that in. I'm just going to get a little spoon in a minute. Okay. And what you want to do, because that's going to keep that butter, oh, I smell that bacon already. I'm going to drizzle that over. Chips. Oh, it looks so good. I'm going to make it sweat a bit. Depends how you like your bacon. I like my bacon cooked, but I like it crispy. But I want it to sweat in the pan for a bit and keep some sort of heat in. Eggs are on the side. You know what? I'm going to do myself a bit of toast. I've got some gorgeous butter there and it's crying out saying, butter me, butter me. Use me, use me. Yes, I will. I'm going to use some Taylor's bread. Another local, lovely local produce that we have, product that we have down here in Somerset. not just the cheese and the cider. Smells good. I only want one piece. Right. Let's flip our asparagus and get that all cozy. We've got about 2 minutes left on our eggs. Oh, there we go. Alright. I'm going to go careful. I need some tongs. Got a habit of picking things up with my hands and they burn. Alright. That's crisping all nice. Just turn this over and get the other side nicely done. Ah. Alright, flip that one over. Alright, and this time we're going to leave the lid off. Asparagus changing colour, which is what we want. We want that nice dark green running through. So, like, you know, it's just almost like it's, how can I say, illuminated. But yeah, it is illuminated with the beautiful butter. That's why. I'm making poached eggs with asparagus wrapped in streaky bacon. I was going to do a holiday sauce, but I'm hungry. I want it now. So, oh look, there we go. Eggs are nearly done. Toast is on. That nice little. The only thing is, make sure that they're flat. Alright, that's 4 minutes on the eggs. And the good thing doing it this way, guys, is you can actually have a look at your egg before getting it out the pan. I bring this over to you. You see what I mean? Alright, personally, I can already see this one looks done, and this one, actually, this one looks alright. Excellent. Alright, we'll just turn that off. That's that. And that is brunch, breakfast, or whatever you want to call it, basically done. I'm not going to wait for my toast. I'm going to plate this up for you so you can see what I'm doing. And we're not going to waste that beautiful butter. This is really piggy. This looks really piggy. But it's actually not. We're not going to waste that beautiful butter. What we're going to do is just going to clean it around the pan. I take these out. Let empty them on a plate because I don't want the water on my plate. So that's the eggs done. Before this starts on, there we are. Excellent. All over. Especially the tips. Oh, there's a bit of bacon. There we are. That's that. Get out! He is so sneaky. So sneaky. Hello, my lovely. How are you today on this beautiful day? Right, eggs. A tea towel, tissue. Ooh, toast is done. Brilliant. Start with this one. Nice and easy. Oh, they actually look really good today. There we are. And look, you can get your egg. One poached egg. And we're going to pop that on top of my asparagus. Like so. Stay. Alright. Ding. I'm going to get the other one. Pop this over here a minute. Hey, look, guys, that's looking quite cute. I'm really quite happy with that. I'm just going to get the other one. Out of the kitchen before you little buggers busted open the gate. We've got a little child gate across, obviously, to keep them out of the kitchen. But it doesn't seem to work. Oh, look at that. Oh. Alright, get rid of the water. See, I also think it makes it a lot easier to handle when they're like this. Because look. And we're going to pop this one in here. Like so. Alright. Just wash my hands on it. Mate, that's why the oil is so good. It just makes it that little easier to come out of the bag when you take it off. Right, guys, that's it. I'm hungry. I've still got butter on my toast. And this is how you can have a seasonal breakfast without paying through the nose for it. Oh, look, my egg just fell over. Pick him back up. Put him back. There we are. Tried to show you and it went sliding. Alright. And look at that. I'm going to pick you up and show you because I'm really happy with that. Wipe my hands again. Alright. Here we are, guys. I'll just flip you around. Oh, doesn't that look good? I am really, really happy with that. Very happy with that. So, guys, that is it for this morning. Brunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go enjoy mine now before it gets cold. Have a lovely Sunday, whatever you're doing. Don't forget, guys, we have bank holiday tomorrow. If you've got the beautiful weather we've got down here in Somerset, enjoy. Thank you very much. I hope it tastes good. As I said, I got me toaster batter here. And I just what we do is now I forgot I had the bacon on that, didn't I? I flip that over because that's going in the wash anyway. We'll turn that over and we'll butter my toast on there. Right, while I'm saying goodbye to you, and while I am getting my toast ready to take upstairs. Well, actually, I'm going to go sit out the front. It's beautiful out there at the moment, so I'm going to go sit on my decking and enjoy this. I hope you guys are going to have lots. Sorry, guys, I love butter. Lots of butter. I'm going to go enjoy this. All of you have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. And guys, enjoy your Monday, no matter what you're doing. No matter what, there's still more butter. Yeah, it's great. I do love a bit of butter. It's like when I make a cake. You can tell when I'm using real butter because that's the only time I lick my fingers. Oh, that must be stuff. Right, that's it. I'm done. Okay. Just cut this up into little bits because I like my toasted triangles. Who doesn't? Anybody else like their toasted triangles? So, I like my toasted triangles. Right, there we are. Let's quickly pop that on there. I'm going to love and leave you. There, guys, my seasonal breakfast or brunch. Easy peasy poached eggs and asparagus wrapped in streaky bacon. So, guys, I'm going to love and leave you. I'm going to go have my dinner. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps. And it's free. Take a look. See what else I've got going on. You may think that this woman's just talking absolute. But anyway, my eggs are getting cold. I'll see you later. Bye.